So, I want to go over what we can do when we have anxiety. I know I had a video about anxiety, but this is anxiety how-to, I guess. I mean, what can we do? What can we really do? Other than developing and strengthening our minds, what are some ways to cope with it? What are our options? Well, there's many things to snap you out of anxiety, like grounding and shocking yourself out, not literally with electricity or anything, but with like cold water and stuff like that. I'm sure you're well aware of all those. If not, there's plenty of those types of cures on Facebook, on YouTube, Googles, and all that kind of stuff. I'm here to think of ways to fully combat it. Like I said, what really worked for me was to live in the moment of anxiety, figuring out what's triggering me, figuring out what my reaction to the trigger is, my reaction to anxiety, how I feel before, during, and after. That's hard to do. So what are steps? Well, first, you can figure out what your triggers are, what triggers you to be thrown into anxiety. And then it's more about exposure, really. You got to expose yourself bit by bit in order to build up your tolerance to it. I mean, really all there is. I mean, well, it's not all there is, but that's really all there is to building up to it, I should say, is just exposure, really. There's things that I hated doing, always threw me in anxiety. Like, let's say there's times when I couldn't eat fast food because of my paranoia, and my paranoia caused me to have anxiety attacks just by even thinking of having fast food. The first step that I did was you can just go to a fast food restaurant. Don't have to go in, don't have to order anything, just go there, sit in the parking lot for a few moments, and then leave. Feels like a waste of time? Yeah, maybe. Then you can go to a fast food restaurant, order something, and you might not have to eat it if you feel like you can't do that. Just order one thing. That's what I did. I just ordered one thing, and that was the next step. And then went to the step of actually trying something. Well, for me, that was absolutely terrifying. So what I did, which is a pretty smart move on my behalf, because it really progressed my progress, and that is I would take the food that I ordered and I'd go to sit outside a hospital or inside their little cafeteria, and then I would eat. So I figured in my head that if anything were to happen, I'm already there, and it's not going to waste any time for them to help me. That worked wonders. I was able to try so many different things. Coffee, because I figured coffee was going to be a hard thing to do, but turned out to not be too bad, because I went to the hospital. I sat there, I drank my coffee, and waited maybe 25-30 minutes with my aunt. We just talked, and then realized nothing was happening, and then went. So I mean, it's just about exposing yourself bit by bit, and just trying different things, seeing how it makes you feel. And if it makes you feel panicky or anxiety inducing, then focus on those little things, because those little things add up. I know everyone wants to be cured of it and conquer it day one, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. But there are people like me who have been able to, but it's taken years and a lot of support and motivation from others. That's why I'm making these videos, is to make people laugh, to make people feel motivated and inspire people. If I could help you, I want to. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. If I do not know the answer, I will figure it out. I'll find it. I'm here to help you. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a therapist or counselor, but I am a friend. And I am someone who went through this, who's been through it over and over again, many different disorders, yet here I am. So, until next time, love life, love others, and love yourself.